which was just a few years ago, just before we started Terminator 6. And I was like really freaking out. I mean, I woke up all of a sudden and the doctors were sitting in front of me and saying, I'm so sorry, but unlike what we planned, which was non-invasive surgery, to just go through the growings up to the heart and replace the valve, we made a mistake and poked through the heart wall, and therefore we had to kind of get internal bleeding and we had to open me up very quickly and to save your life. I said, well, great, this is really great news. I mean, Jesus. So anyway, the bottom line is, that you cannot roll the clock back. It's a disaster. I was in the middle of a disaster. So now it's how do I get out of it? So you have to shift gears. You collect yourself, shift gears and say, okay, what I need to do now is I got to get out of this hospital, number one. How do I get out of the hospital is, okay, by getting out of bed and start walking. Start walking. First 10 steps, then over sit down around the nurse's station, and then long and long. And then I called my buddies in and I said, you guys have to fire me up. You have to count the amount of steps that I'm doing. And so this is what we did every day. Everyone came in there to the hospital and they said, okay, Arnold, get up now. Let's go and walk the hallway. So I'm walking down the hallway. Oh, you're doing really well. You're doing well. I knew I was not doing well. I looked like an idiot, waddling around to the hallway. But I mean, the bottom line was I was getting going, and because the doctor said, you have to exercise your lungs because if you get pneumonia, you can die. So I wanted to get really going with the exercise, get out of the hospital as quickly as possible, and then get going with the training again. Because I had 3 months later, I started with Terminator 6. So I had to be in shape. I had to be able to move around and run around, lift things up, do the fight scenes, and all of this kind of thing. So we did it because I had a positive attitude. I knew exactly how I'm going to get there.